guys, Hannah here and welcome to today's Mini Zentangle session. Today is week 3, day 1, and the materials we're going to need are a black fine liner pen, and if you don't have one, a black biro, a black pencil, an earbud and a square of white card. If you would like to pause the video, go and get your materials ready, and once you're settled comfortably, we'll begin. Starting with the pencil and the white card or the square in your journal, you're going to draw a pencil line down one side. We're going to turn the tile and repeat, and turn it again and repeat, so we've got 3 sides drawn, and then turn for a final time and finish it off to form a border drawn in pencil. We're going to swap to our fine liner pen or biro, and picking any point across the tile, we're going to draw 2 straight lines together. And it doesn't matter which side of the pencil border you start, as long as you've got 2 straight lines from one side to the other. Turning the tile in either which way you want, I'm going to draw 2 more lines, but I'm going to stop when that line meets the first 2 and finish off the other side. So you'll see that the second line is drawn, stopping, but it will look like it's drawn underneath. I'm then going to draw the second line to that set of 2, again stopping where the first 2 start. I'm then turning the tile in a different way, and I'm going to draw 2 more lines, again stopping when I meet one that's already drawn and carrying on the other side, repeating that to give me the 2 sets of lines. I'm then just turning the tile around, drawing another set of 2 lines, and each time I'm stopping when I meet a previously drawn line. This tangle pattern is very simple, always drawing 2 lines together but stopping when you meet one that's not drawn before. And you can carry on and you can draw as many sets of 2 lines as you want. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to put one more set in, and then I think I'm going to be finished for that part. So now we've got a set of lines that look a little bit like, well, I think when you drop a lot of pencils on the floor, they all sit on top of each other like that. And now it's time to add the shading. So switching back to our pencil, there's the first line I drew, and underneath that first line you'll notice I've got lots of other lines, and at each point where the other line meets, I'm just drawing a light line of pencil, and I'm going to continue doing that for every set of lines that I've got drawn. I'm just going to check that they're all covered. Yes, they are. And switching to my earbud, I'm just gently teasing that pencil mark out, and I'm trying to keep the pencil lines inside the sets of 2, if that makes sense. And you'll notice that I'm not putting too much pressure, just enough to take it out a little bit. And that's pretty much it for that tangle. I'm going to start and do another tile just to show you an alternative way to add some shading. And I'm starting off again with the square pencil border, and I'm drawing 2 lines as we did before, turning my tile, drawing 2 more lines, stopping when I reach any one that I've drawn before. And again, I'm going much quicker than I normally would. And I'm just filling up inside that square pencil border. And you can put as many sets of 2 as you think looks nice. I think one more going across that way. Switching to our pencil, I'm just going to show you a different way to shade. So this is the first set of 2 that we drew, and this time I'm going to add shading along the outside of both of them. This is the second line that we drew, and I'm repeating it, adding the shading along the outside of both of them. And I'm just going to go around now and find all of the lines that I've drawn and add some shading along the outside of each of them. 2 left. And then moving to my earbud, and I'm going to use that to gently shade along the pencil lines either side. And this shading really does make the difference from making your piece of art. I think it makes it pop, but it can make it look like it's got dimension and depth. And that really is just about it for this tangle. I'm going to show you some examples of ones that I've drawn. Oh no, I forget. We just have to put our initial in one place that you think looks nice. So there's the 2 that we've drawn this morning, and you'll see the difference with the way the shading works. So this one, obviously there's a lot more shading in it. Find which one works for you. Here's an example of the one that I've drawn where I've taken a little bit more time to add the shading. Here's one that I've drawn where I've decided to colour in all of the empty spaces between, and I actually think this one looks quite nice. Here's one where I've actually tangled in each individual gap. And finally, here's one where I've drawn straight lines down each of these sets of 2 tram lines, and then in the centre of each of the gaps I've used one of the tangles that we did last week. And I'm not sure whether that one or that one I prefer, but I quite like the effect that they all have. So that's it for me today. I hope you've enjoyed tangling with me, and I look forward to you joining me tomorrow for our next tangle of the day. Bye for now.